What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online. We have a full team ready to go already. So we got V-Knight, we got Laws, and Sonic Online. I was thinking we might do some challenge mode today if you guys are up for it. I don't believe V-Knight has played Challenge Night, or Challenge Night, yeah, Challenge mode before. I could be wrong, but we'll just do stage 1 and then do some regular. Because I want to actually see if I can level up today as well, because I'm only about 40,000 points from level 133. So that's cool. But hello to everyone in the chat. Hectron and or Herkton. I had the R in the wrong place there. And V-Knight. I want to give a big shout out to V-Knight, who is the latest member of the Dreamcast Club at the master level. So very, very much appreciated, sir. So yeah. Very nice swirl next to your name. It suits you, V-Knight. And also your name is in green as well. It matches your avatar. It's all very good. Anyway, so we'll get started here. Oh, Jaden's online as well. So we'll see who ends up getting in here. Alright, challenge mode. Difficulty does not matter in challenge mode, so. So in case you haven't played before V-Knight, basically challenge mode is, you start from the beginning with nothing, and you basically just play through the game as normal, and you try and beat it. Without dying. You can die once, I believe, or twice. I forget now. You can die once or twice before you're completely out, and if one person is out, the game just ends. So you have to be extremely careful not to die. Do not worry, you will get your level and your items back once challenge mode is over. So hopefully the stream is okay, because I dropped a ton of frames during the standby screen for whatever reason. It was kind of fluctuating up and down on the connection speed, so don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully the stream holds up today. I haven't had that issue in a long time since replacing my modem with a more up-to-date version. Hey, what's up, Laws? And for some reason, I don't know why, but V-Knight is not showing up in the events on the top of the chat there for a new member. I don't know why. But I did make sure I gave him a shout out, so. And you were on the standby screen as well, on the ticker scroller thing at the top I put there recently. Oh, you get a message, Laws? You have too many items to start challenge mode. You have to get rid of some items? Yeah, I think I've seen that before. It's kind of odd. I don't know why it would tell you that. Considering challenge mode, it takes away all your items anyway. Well, not yet. Once you start, it does. Because I don't think they don't give you anything extra when you start, I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, it's all the same inventory items. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Hey, what's up, Maverick? Yes, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you again. I played a bit of impromptu Ooga Booga earlier today. Corner Boy was was on Dreamcast now, just sitting on Ooga Booga. You looked kind of lonely, so of course, naturally, I had to join. Because I love Ooga Booga. Now, someone else joined for a couple games as well. So that was fun. Alright, challenge mode, stage 1. So the way this mode works is you have to complete each stage in order. So you need to beat challenge mode 1 before you can proceed to challenge mode 2, which would be the caves. Then of course you got the mines and the ruins after that. But everyone in your team has to have completed challenge mode stage 1 before they can go to the next stage. So it's interesting how that works. So you can have a bunch of challenge mode veterans and one newbie, and you'll still only be able to play stage 1. Hey, what's up, John, Bob, Plasma CRT? Welcome to the stream. I really need to pay close attention to what I'm doing here. Because normally in PSO I have a very relaxed approach to the game. I'm not really paying too much attention. Usually because my level is so high that I really don't need to pay too much attention. But we're playing challenge mode here, so I have to be very careful not to die. Yes, we do, Laws. Well, I mean, technically, we don't need to. One could technically hog all the loot, but it's not a good idea if you want to stay alive. Sharing is caring. Ooh, mono grinder. Actually, I don't want to use that because I want a gun. And I don't have a gun yet. I'll save it for when I actually find a gun. A gun is a good thing to have on this mode. There we go, level 2. Ooh, I'm the first to level up. I'm so good at this game. No, we're on Vega today, John. We are on Vega as usual. Where are we going here? Oh, that's right too. You have this switch thing. Someone needs to go through. So, what did that do again? It's been a while since I played challenge mode. That does something. It opens a thing back here, I believe. Yeah, that's right. I think I do need to release V-Knight. There you go. I'm probably thinking of another quest, but there's another one where there's a portal behind the gate that they're supposed to go through. But it might be this quest. It might just be later. Oh, there's a handgun. I'm not going to use my mono grinder just yet, because I might find a better handgun. But this is good. This is good. I can keep my distance now. I tried Vega earlier, but I cannot type anything. That's strange. Yeah, no one else seems to be having any problems with Vega. Someone leveled up. That was Laws. V-Knight and Sonic are lagging behind. Come on, guys. Get with it. There we go. Sonic's level 2. And V-Knight's level 2. Alright. Pro tip, make sure you hit at least hit each enemy at least once. That way, you'll get max XP. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade my armor here. There we go. Yes, tag them up. Mind material there, but I can't use that. I'm not a very mind-oriented PSO class. Alright, how do we open that? Oh, Sonic's got the switch. It should open. Oh, there it is. I forget what we do, because we went through here already. So, over here, I think. I think the door over here is open now, if I remember right. Yes, it is. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. Hey, what's up, British gamer? I've not played this in a while. Is someone stuck again? Ooh, power mat. Don't worry, Laz, you'll be fine. Yes, puzzles. Puzzly puzzle pieces. Laws has freed himself, that's nice. Evade material and a luck material there. Are we... I think we're ready to proceed now. Area 2. Where's Sonic going? Sonic's going this way, V-Knight's going this way. Have we not cleared out all of the enemies yet? I think we're good. See what we got down there. Defense material, monofluid. Don't know what the other stuff was. Such item hogs. What is that? What is the Hildebear doing up there? It looked like he was just jumping up in the air. Didn't know where to go. Ooh, handgun +2. There we go. That's an upgrade. Do I have a shield yet? No. I do have a slot for item or armor enhancement as well. Alright, I'll upgrade that. Hey, level 3. I'm totally gonna win challenge mode. if it was all about leveling up, I would win. I mean, it technically kind of is, but it's not the ultimate goal. Laws is offering to be your friend, Sonic. Ah. Actually, I haven't used any monomates yet. Anyone you can give the other gun to? I thought everyone had a gun, but I guess not. Yeah, if you guys want this gun here, you can have it. It's old, but it still works. You know, it's used condition. Well, I don't think anyone's died yet, so that's good. It's a very good sign. Alright, I can open this. Go get items. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll go this way. It's a good idea to clear out all of the enemies when you're playing challenge mode. Get all of that precious limited XP. Alright, that area is blocked off. So we might actually have to go the... Well, it's either over here or in that, that other area. The switch... Actually, I think this might be the switch. Yeah, that opened a thing. Level up! Alright, everyone's at 3 now. Nice. Yes, I'm unsure... Oh, this opens that gate right there. Okay. Go get items while they last. Loot! Alright, I think everyone's out. Don't want to trap anyone in there. Alright, did we get everything over here? Yeah, I think we did. Is the big giant piston thing out of the way yet? It is? Oh, is there just items over there? Oh, okay. I thought that was where we needed to go, but apparently not. Hold up. Why are we holding out? I need to get the XP laws. Go as a team, yes. have a gun. Hopefully we'll find one more. That'd be good. So this part, I do remember. So you're gonna hit that timer switch there. And that opens the gate over here for a limited amount of time. The person that steps on the switch is not able to get over here quickly enough, so it's up to everyone else to go through. Actually, technically only one person needs to go through the gate, because it's just a switch to open the thingamawhat's-it over here. Man, lots of enemies. Trying to tag them all. Alright, so that opened the first gate, and the other one's on the timer. So I'll do this. You guys can wait over near the piston. And it is open. Come on through. I have no idea how V-Knight is standing right next to that monkey. That Hilda-bear. And not getting hit. Alright, any guns over here for Laws? I guess not. Is there a portal here? Oh, you have one, Laws. Okay. Oh, you can't equip it. Well, that's weird. You should be able to. Assuming it's a standard, everyday, regular, run-of-the-mill gun. Well, we're ready for the dragon. Does anyone need any monomate? I have 5, so I can spare some if anyone is out. Alright, sure. I will give you 3, since I am a higher level. Less likely I'm going to die, so I'll give you the majority of my 5. Alright, good to go? Sweet. Area 3. Oh, okay. Yeah. I shouldn't have been standing there. Gonna take 10 minutes? Yeah, possibly. Possibly. We went pretty quick through the forest itself. But this guy might take a while. There we go, got him down. It's actually a pretty good idea to take out the saber when he's down on the ground. Does a bit more damage, but I'll just keep firing. And he's diving. We'll see if my usual strategy of just running around the edge of the map works. Did that time. What happened, Lost? Did you run out of monomates? I only have one left myself, so I have none to spare. Well, you haven't died yet, so you can still die once. Once or twice, like I said. I think it's once. Pretty sure you only get once. Oh, shoot. Well. And I was saying I was the least likely to die. And I ended up being the first one to die. Oh, the irony. Oh, there we go. Nice. So I was the only one that died. See, I probably should have used my monomate, because I still have the monomate left. Hey, went up to level 5, nice. Not that it matters at this point. Yeah, I should have used my monomate, because I was down to 40 health, but I was trying to save it in case I got hit again. Which I did get hit again, but it was a one-hit kill, so... There's no using monomate after you die. Yes, dragon tacos all around. Yes, no loot. We have no use for loot anymore. In these temporary bodies we're in. It's all a simulation. You have cleared stage 1. There we go, I'm a ragu again. Well, I was already a ragu. I am the sauce. Yes, that was a close match. It's not really a match, I guess. It's a close round? Close, mode? I don't know. So, yeah, that'll be it for the challenge mode for today, but if we have the same team next week, maybe we can try stage 2. But V-Knight now qualifies to play stage 2 now. Alright, where's Sonic? Did the dragon eat Sonic? Yeah, I mean, we can do... I mean, we could do another stage, but it takes... Stage 2 takes a very long time, V-Knight. It's like a... I'd say an hour. It's a good hour. I mean, we could possibly have time, but... Alright, Sonic's AFK for a bit here. So we'll just make a regular game. I find stage 2 of challenge mode, it's best to start it right at the beginning of the stream. That way we know we have enough time. Alright, Sonic is back. Yes, very good job. Very good job, team. Sonic is fishing with his taco. Do fish like tacos? I don't know. I think it might be a bit hard to keep a taco on a hook. Unless maybe you glue all the ingredients together. At which point it's probably not going to taste quite as good. But hey, maybe the fish don't care. Maybe the fish like glue. Alright, should we do the forest warm-up? I don't think we need to, since we did challenge mode. It's technically like a forest warm-up. we can go right to the quest, or I don't know if we can actually go to cave, because I don't know if I have it unlocked in very hard. I will check, but I don't think we do. Or I do. No, I don't. Laws wants a quest anyway. Seems very persistent. So I'm thinking Endless Nightmare Ruins. I need max XP. I need 40,000. Or 40,406 to be more precise. Yes, we had a quest request. Although I think it was more of a demand. Laws was saying in a very demanding text. Although he didn't use caps, he did use exclamation points though. Yes, I do not want to face the wrath of Laws. Alright, VR. No, not VR. Wrong category. Extermination. Endless Nightmare 4. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you have a lot of useful information that I don't care about. I've been through all this before. I know how it works. Kill, kill, kill. It's pretty much the gist of it. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang. It's a real nice gun you got there, Sonic. Spiffy. And Laws, too. B-Knight doesn't have a matching gun. This is unacceptable. We just like red. You know, the red handgun, you know, it's efficient, it works, it's long range, does a lot of damage. I mean, you can't go wrong. Got myself a escape doll. Yeah, low risk. A coward's weapon. Hey, what are you saying, Laws? I mean, we are playing on very hard mode, and we're above level 100. At least me and Laws are. Me, Laws, and Sonic. So I don't think we'd have too much of a challenge, regardless of the weapon. It's basically a slaughter. That's what this is. But hey, as long as I get my XP, I don't care. Ooh, Heaven Punisher. It's a very impressive sounding weapon. Red Handgun is not quite as impressive name-wise. I should have called it something like the Demon Gun. Red Handgun, more like Red Bland Gun, am I right? Actually, no, Demon Pistol. I like that. I'm gonna hack the game just so I can change the name of the red handgun to the Demon Pistol. I'll put it online. It'll be a custom version of the game. That'll be the only change. The ultimate version of PSO, where the red handgun is now the Demon Pistol. PSO Demon Pistol Edition. There are some demon weapons in Rune Jade. There's a demon sword. I think this is demon dagger. Some other stuff like that. A lot of interesting sounding weapons in that game. I am finished with the translation. I mean, not finished as in the whole entire game is translated, but I'm finished with what I'm doing with it. It was more of a kind of thing I did for fun. The whole translating the whole game turned out to be a much larger project than I would have anticipated. So yeah, not really something I want to undertake. But the game is playable now, so I kind of accomplished my goal in that area. For the most part, you can play the game, you're just not really going to get the story. Which there really isn't much of a story. It's a pretty generic story. Yeah, I already released it, Pause. You can check the, I think I put a link in the video description of first video I made on translation. But it's on Dreamcast Talk, on the thread. First post, I put it there. See, the other thing with translating RuneJade is that I took quite a bit of creative liberty when it came to the translations. I mean, obviously I got a rough translation from Google Translate, and if it didn't make sense, I kind of just modified it to what I thought made sense, so it's not a perfect translation. So I figure if anyone's gonna do a complete full translation of the game, it probably shouldn't be me. Because it won't be completely accurate. I'd rather someone who actually speaks Japanese or can read Japanese make a more accurate translation. Yes, functional. That's what I was going for. But it is a pretty massive undertaking, so I'm not sure if anyone will take it up, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, pretty much. There are a lot of Dreamcast games that would be much easier to do, because they have a lot less text. An RPG is, yeah, very text-heavy. But it was kind of a learning thing for me as well. I had never done anything like that before, so I thought it would be fun to give it a shot. So I learned things. It was educational. So at some point, maybe I'll try my hand at a different game that doesn't have quite as much text. I'd love to translate Concept 2, because it is my favorite Japanese Dreamcast game. But unfortunately, all of the assets in that game are, they're in a DAT file or a bin file, I forget. But yeah, I don't know how to extract that, and then how to put it all back in. And I don't know what the files look like after it's extracted either, so I've tried to extract the files unsuccessfully. So I might have to try and get some help on that, but that's probably not an easy game to do either, though, to be fair. I mean, there's quite a bit of, I mean, yeah, there is quite a bit of text. There is a story to the game. And then, of course, you have to translate all of the cards. I did have an idea, though, that I could possibly take the cards from the PS2 version, which did come out in I think it came out in the US and Europe, but it came out in English. So it'd be possible to take some of the assets from that game and transfer them over to the Dreamcast version. Might make a translation fairly easy, maybe? Maybe, possibly? I don't know. It's all theoretical. I think I did look at Gundam as well, Laws. And, I think that was the same sort of situation. The files weren't, or maybe the file format wasn't typical. I don't know, something like that. With RuneJade, I think it's mostly because it's a Windows CE game. All the files were just there and easily accessible once you extract the GDI. So in that way, it was actually kind of an easier translation. All the texture files, image files, whatever, they're all just in a folder. Standard formats for the Dreamcast. Unfortunately, not all games are like that. In fact, very few games are like that. Okay, I got about 10,000 XP so far. 30,000 to go. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on this quest. It'll be close. It'll be close. A lot of enemies in this room, even though it's not the final room. It just keeps spawning. It's good though, a lot of XP. Speaking of Japanese Dreamcast games though, I did get a new Dreamcast game in the mail today. I got Treasure Strike, which was a Japanese exclusive online game. You can play it offline as well, and local multiplayer split screen too. But it's a fun looking game. Looking forward to trying it out. Unfortunately, it doesn't support VGA, which is always a bummer. It's not too expensive of a game, Sonic. I would grab it if I were you. It'll probably go up in price, just like all the other Dreamcast games. Hello, Moody Channel Vlogs. Yes, Dreamcast is a zombie. It doesn't die. Zombiecast. Also, interestingly, the seller I bought it from, who is from Japan, they actually put a Kit Kat bar in the package with the game. It's one of those weird, well, it's not really a weird flavor, it's summer ice cream. But it's an exclusive Japanese flavor for Kit Kat. I'm actually kind of very interested in trying it. I don't really like Kit Kat bars, but summer ice cream actually sounds pretty good. I might put it in the freezer. Get that authentic ice cream experience. Most recent game I got was Planet Ring 2 months ago. Ooh, that's good. It's worth getting Planet Ring just for Dream Dorobo. Such a fun game. V-Knight got Toy Commander 4 weeks ago. Also a good game. And I wish Toy Commander had an online mode. I mean, obviously we got Toy Racer, but it would have been awesome to have a fully online version of Toy Commander. I always thought Toy Racer would have been kind of a precursor, or a little bit of a test, and that they would have eventually released Toy Commander online. But I had spoken to the developer about that a while back, and unfortunately they debunked my my theory about that. There were never any plans to make a fully online Toy Commander. So that's a bummer. One can dream, though. You have popcorn flavor Kit Kats in the UK. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like Kit Kats, so I don't really pay much attention to the flavors. So I don't know if we have that or not. All I know is that Japan has a crap ton of Kit Kat flavors. Well, Loz is gonna beat me up because I don't like Kit Kats. I don't like Twizzlers either, Loz. Does that offend you as well? I think Twizzlers taste like crap. Oh, so you don't have Twizzlers in the UK, okay. I'll consider that a good thing. A lot of people apparently like Twizzlers, I don't. It's like licorice. It's a licorice stick, I believe. Yeah, that would explain why I don't like it, V-Knight. I don't like cherry-flavored things. Only thing I like is cherry Coke. I wouldn't like that. Definitely wouldn't like that. Admittedly, I have not tried it, but I probably wouldn't like it. There you go, Sonic. I saved you. You're welcome. I go find an import candy store. I normally buy Twizzlers. Well, I've offended someone else. Wasn't Laws this time. Admittedly, I haven't had a Twizzlers in a very, 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 very long time. But I don't think anything would have changed. I had them as a child, and I hated them. And my taste in candy has stayed about the same, so... I like peanut butter cups, I like Butterfingers. Butterfingers probably one of my favorite, although I don't care for the way they stick to your teeth. But they're very tasty. I don't know what Laws just said there. I'm ore of a savory guy. I'll assume he meant more. Yeah, I don't have candy too often. Occasionally. I do really like the holiday versions of the peanut butter cups, like the peanut butter eggs, peanut butter trees. I actually like those better than the standard Reese's peanut butter cups. Almond Joys are good. I also like the non-almond variety of those as well. I forget what those are called. I like most things with coconut. Coconut's good. We've gotten way off topic on this stream again. somehow the stream always ends up being about either fast food or some other sort of food. Candy, whatever. I should just start a food channel. Just give in. The fast food and candy channel. I'll call it the Foodtastic channel. Hey, what's up, Big Nuggy? Do you think a Dream Pi could connect to Wi-Fi in a dorm room? I don't see why not. But I'm guessing you probably won't have access to any of the settings in the router, so you can probably rule out playing any games that require DMZ. But any games that don't, you should be fine, I guess. I'm very confused. Yay, I'm not confused anymore. Mission complete. Job complete. Good job, team. Only ask because I need to use my student info to log in. Oh. Yeah, that might not work then. If you need to go to a web page to log in before you can connect to the Wi-Fi, it's probably not going to work because there's no way to load a web page on Raspbian, which is what DreamPi runs on the Raspberry Pi. So in that case, it probably won't work. There are other methods. Other methods to what? Give us an update on Bomberman Online instead. Shu is working on it. That's the update. You've been awarded 20,000 Meseta. I think the Raspberry Pi can load a web page through Chromium. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there is a way to log into Wi-Fi like that. You'd probably be best off best to look up Raspbian connect to public Wi-Fi on Google. Maybe you'll find something. The main issue is that there's no GUI, it's all command line, so... Alright, yeah, so we got time for a TTF. Looks like we have some more players in the lobby here. Alright, Laws is tagging out. Alright, Laws. Well, you can always start a game with someone else, because we have, what, 2 extra players? We got Laws and Greg. Is Jaden still here? I don't think Jaden's still here. He left. So I guess Greg will join. But anyway, thanks for joining, Laws. I will see you next time. Oh, he has a game going. Okay. Alright, let's go into very hard. And I should be very close to the next level, so maybe TTF will put me over the edge. Over the goal line. Alright, Greg. I think we got a full game again, Maverick, because Greg joined. So, you can try again next week. Hopefully you'll be able to get a slot. Actually, what you might be able to do, Noogie, is if you have a laptop with Wi-Fi and an Ethernet port on it, you could bridge your connection from the laptop to the Pi. I've done that before. If in Windows, you have connection sharing that you can use. So basically, you connect the laptop to the Wi-Fi, and then you plug the Ethernet cable from the laptop to the Pi. So that might work for you. Kit Kats get dissed in my absence. Please report it to me, and I will handle it upon my return next week. I'm sure you will, Laz. Alright, everyone's ready to go, it looks like. Let's do TTF++. I want to make sure I get to the next level. Actually, how many points do I need? Only just under 18,000. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I don't think I've ever actually asked the secretary for more details. That's always the last thing he says. Ask the secretary for more details. I don't need details. I really don't. You know, I just need the gist of it and just let me go. I'll handle it. I'll figure it out. Figure it out on the fly. Actually, I think if I go down... Oh, okay. If I just come back in the room, they spawn. More XP for me! Yeah, I was gonna say if I went through... Actually, there is no portal over here. Oh, okay. Is there anything down there? I guess not. Usually there's a portal there. Not on TTF++, apparently. With that in mind, could a GameCube with a broadband adapter use a laptop to connect to Stack or Silver? Possibly, but you might just play the PC version if you have a laptop, so be a lot easier, unless you really want to play the GameCube version. Yeah, I mean, it's all basically the same concept. Internet connection sharing on Windows will basically turn your PC into a router. Just plug in anything that supports Ethernet, you'll be good to go. I already have Blue Burst. I'm just an idiot and want to play PSO on my great GameCube. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, but you can get the regular PSO version too on PC as well, and you can play with Dreamcast players. You can't do that in GameCube. Or with Blue Burst. Yes, you can, British gamer. Yeah, it's cross-platform, so PC players can play with Dreamcast and vice versa. Yeah, see, playing with emulators just it takes all of the joy out of it. The whole novelty of the thing is that you can play online on the original hardware. At least for me, anyway. It's kind of soulless playing online on an emulator. I have to use emulators to set up a Provate server and test my custom PSO quests. Oh, are you making some custom PSO quests? That's cool. Is that very difficult to do? I've never actually looked it up. Never looked into it. Emulators are for people who hate Nintendo. Yeah, that's true. They'll sue you for $2.1 million, and then you'll have to pay them at $50 per month. I just find that hilarious. In case anyone has not heard the news about that, basically there was this ROM site that had Nintendo ROMs. And the owner of the site got sued by Nintendo, and they won, and he had to pay them $2.1 million in $50 per month installments. It's like, man, Nintendo's really reasonable with those payment plans. I'm thinking of proposing to Nintendo that I buy them out for $2 billion. I think that's a reasonable price. And I will pay them in $50 per month installments. I think that's a good deal. I will own Nintendo for only $50 per month. Hey, who leveled up? Someone leveled up. That was, V-Knight. Congrats, V-Knight. Level 73. There are videos claiming to have crossplay on GameCube, Dreamcast, PC together on Silverant server. Anyone heard of such a thing? No. Maybe it'd have to be an old video because Blue Crab, who hosts the Silverant server, he actually disabled it from being able to play with GameCube players, or disabled the ability for GameCube players to play with Dreamcast because it caused too many problems. It might have worked before that. And yes, you can see them in the lobby. You just can't play with them. You can't start a team with them. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the issues were, but apparently game-breaking issues. They just don't play well together. I missed your message about the PSO Quest V-Knight. Not too difficult, just need to know the software. Interesting. I have to look into that at some point. They even send cease and desist to people running charity streams / events using emulators for Smash Brothers. With COVID, people can't use GameCubes to connect online, obviously, so screw Nintendo. You know, you gotta protect your IPs, you know? Protect your rights. Can't have them tarnishing the perfect reputation of Nintendo. Nintendo is perfect. All hail Nintendo. Sega is basically the complete opposite of Nintendo when it comes to legal stuff like that. Sega could care less. Unless it's a, you know, obviously if it's a modern game, if it's a newly released game, they would care. But as far as old games, they don't care. You can release old prototypes of first-party games on the Dreamcast, they don't care. Propeller Arena was released. That was basically a fully playable, complete first-party Sega game. They didn't care. They didn't say a word about it when it was released. Same with all of the other ones. And as far as ROMs are concerned, for any Sega system, I don't think I've ever heard any news about Sega suing anyone or taking any legal action against any ROM sites or people pirating stuff or whatever. They're very relaxed. They don't care. Like, whatever, man. Do whatever you like. Hey, level up. Sweet. I didn't even need to complete the quest. Alright, I'm done, guys. I leveled up to 133. I'm officially retiring from PSO, so see you later. I'm kidding. I gotta get to level 200, then I'll retire. GameCube wasn't perfect, but the Wii was clearly a step down in quality. Hey man, you know how many hours I played of Wii Sports Bowling? Wii Sports Bowling is the bomb, man. But I really can't compare the Wii to the GameCube because I never owned a GameCube. Except for the broken one that I have in my closet that I've mentioned quite a few times. And I know you can play GameCube games on the Wii, I never did though. I thought of it, but you have to buy a GameCube controller as well, which I never got around to doing. And I don't own a Wii anymore. I have a Wii U, not a Wii. Yeah, I really like the Wii overall. I mean, it was a great console to get people playing games that don't normally play games. I have one memory of playing the Wii at a Christmas get-together with family and with a whole bunch of people there, and just about everyone was playing it. And I'd say probably about 75% of them were definitely not gamers. Yeah, the Wii was a very accessible console, I guess you could say. And I don't think you can really say that about any other game console. Because it's more about, it's about the controls, really. I think a lot of people that aren't gamers are just kind of intimidated by game controllers and the buttons and whatnot. They don't know what to do. But motion controls, it's just kind of natural. Good luck getting your mom to play something on PlayStation. That is very true. Well, I guess it depends on your mom, but mine certainly wouldn't. Yeah, it's kind of weird to say, but basically the Wii is the non-gamers game console. Not to say that gamers wouldn't like it, but it's the console that can get people playing video games that normally don't play video games. My mom tried to play a GameCube when I first got it in 2004. She had no idea how to play Sonic Adventure DX. I still need to play the Super Mario Galaxy games. See, I've never been a fan of 3D Mario games. Well, except for Mario Kart, obviously, but traditional 3D Mario games. I'd never been a fan of them up until I played Super Mario 3D Land, or 3D World on the Wii U, and I really liked that. I think it was mainly because it was basically a 2D Mario game except 3D. Whereas something like Mario 64, it changed up the formula quite a bit. It didn't feel like a traditional Mario game, aside from the fact that it was 3D. But I really liked 3D World, and I played Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch afterwards, and I really liked that as well, although not as much as I liked 3D World. I still have yet to play 3D Land. I picked that up a while ago on the 3DS, and I haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to trying that out. I cannot comment on which is better, Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure DX. I've never played DX, so yeah, no opinion. I was gonna say it's because I've never owned a GameCube, but you can get DX on PC now. But I'm not really a Sonic game fan, so... I know, blasphemy. I like the first stage of Sonic Adventure. GameCube was way ahead of its time. I don't know if I agree with that, because in a way it was behind its time, because it's the console of its generation that least embraced online gaming. It had the least amount of online games. Yes, you could play online on the GameCube, but it had a very, very small library of online games. So in that sense, it was kind of behind all of the other consoles. It didn't embrace the future of online gaming. Dreamcast, on the other hand, way ahead of its time. I believe Sonic Adventure was originally supposed to run at 60 FPS. Because I think Sonic Adventure 2 runs at 60, I believe. But they couldn't get it working well enough on first game, so they ended up making it 30. Hey, congrats to Greg. He is, ooh, milestone 170. I've always had a theory that if Sega had skipped the Saturn altogether and just went right to the Dreamcast, maybe released it maybe a year earlier, that the Dreamcast would have done a lot better. I guess we'll never know, but people were burned by the Saturn. You know, they didn't like Sega after they discontinued the Saturn so early. So they wouldn't have tarnished their reputation as much had they just skipped the Saturn and went right to the Dreamcast. Actually found out the other day that the GameCube had its own web browser built into PSO. Oh, interesting. I mean, yeah, basically like PSO on the Dreamcast as well. That has a web browser. Sadly, it doesn't work anymore. Wonder why that would be. I mean, the Dreamcast one works. I mean, it won't load most web pages. But it does work. What is one console you want, but you know you'll never get? Mine is a Virtual Boy. That's a good question. I'll have to think about that one. Thing is, though, it would have been more expensive to produce a few years earlier. Would have been cool, but if it meant Sega would still be around as a console developer. Well, see, the thing is, the Dreamcast was released at a very reasonable price right off the bat, and I think the launch price of the Dreamcast was cheaper than the launch price of the PS2, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was $100 cheaper. Because wasn't that the Dreamcast was it $199 or $299? It was one of the two, I'm pretty sure. So even if they had released it a year or two earlier and it was more expensive, it still would have been competitively priced. So I don't think that would have been an issue. Oh, the web browser tries to load a page that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it doesn't let you bring up an address bar or anything? Yeah, so the web browser should technically work. You just have to redirect the whatever page it's trying to load with DNS, like we do with the Dreamcast websites. One last stage. You're dead, Fowls. Give up now. Give up now, we might let you live. See, if Fowls would just change his evil ways, and we'd all be good. You wouldn't have to die over and over and over again. There we go. There's Rico. I like Greg's pose. It's very enthusiastic. I'm very serious, which is fitting for my character. At least the character that I based my PSO character on, which is Teal'c from Stargate SG-1. He's a very serious. I was gonna say person. I mean, he's a person, I guess. He's an alien, but I guess technically a person. He didn't really loosen up until the later seasons of SG-1. It took him a while to even crack a smile. Alright. Just under 29 minutes. 29 minutes, 10 seconds. So I got just under 500,000 points to go to level 134. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Greg needs 1,250,000. Yeah, that'll be a little bit longer of a while, I think. We get SS rank? We got SS rank last week, which was cool. However, negligent, meaningless. You lose your life in actual combat, there's no coming back. Team rank is S rank. Oh. We were lacking today, apparently. We can do better. Is that Samba de Amigo music? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's also Choo Choo Rocket music in PSO as well. All Sonic Team games. Anyway, that is going to be it for the live stream for today, guys. So, speaking of Choo Choo Rocket, that is tomorrow's Game Night UK game. So, I might try and stream that. We'll see how it goes. As usual, it's all dependent on if I have the time to do it. Next week, I really want to try and stream Intrepid Izzy. I got that game in the mail yesterday, I think. So, I'm really looking forward to playing that, and I want to stream my first playthrough of it. Well, I don't know if I'll stream the entire playthrough of the game, but I will stream that game at some point. Hopefully next week, if I have the time. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the live stream for today, so thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.